So, a call to trial, justice by combat. Mechwarrior Vratix of Clan Jade Falcon has challenged Mechwarrior Donald of Clan Bloodspirit to a duel of warriors. Donald suggests that they meet in a circle of equals with no firearms but weapons of choice.
Oh,
You guys are going to become blood brothers in more ways than one.
yeah, considering I'm ambidextrous, I like to carry 2 knives. Yeah.
So, and he will also be wielding a knife.
Ooh.
So, literal knife fight. Now,
We're the monkeys. Got it.
Would you like to borrow my katana, Vratix?
No, if I'm gonna be doing a one-on-one, I'd rather have 2 knives.
Fair enough.
I have my own katana. It's fine.
all right.
I'd be honored if you took it, but that's fine too.
Is there your standard 80s movie montage tribal drumming music in the background?
Are you kidding?
No, I play Enya. Thank you very much.
How about Samurai Cop?
No. Star Trek.
No. It's Enya. Enya all the way.
As long
All right.
as it's not Michael Bublé, I'm good.
Without any further ado, let's roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Only beats me by 1.
Did you have your guy selected?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. It's not in the thing.
Yeah. Here, I will.
What, did it not show?
It did not.
No.
It's
Right.
17
it
for me
is
right now.
descending. All right. So, Donald will very quickly close the distance, and with a flash of steel, attack. So he rolls a 21. You can defend yourself with whichever melee skill you like. Alright, so you needed to hit a 15 and he needed to hit a 12. So he easily hits you. So that'll be 8. So he does 11 points of damage to you, causing a grazing wound.
Okay. God damn it! I asked for Enya.
All right, and but you have pain resistance, so you are not stunned.
Yep.
It is your turn.
Okay, I'll throw a blade attack on my own.
Okay, so you hit a target number of 12.
I did not hit them.
Yeah, you did not hit. And he hit you by 2. So, but that is only enough to inflict a fatigue.
Okay.
Initiative.
Thank you.
You can turn it off.
That's weird why you're not showing up on the initiative track. Anyway, you there you go. Okay, that worked. But you had a 31, so you go first. All right. This will be a couple of swipes that nobody connects with.
Oh, I thought my target number was. Okay, yeah, never mind. That's
Yeah,
what
target
it
number is
says.
15. So you just like you catch like part of his uniform, but not actually him, and that throws him off, and he misses you entirely.
Okay.
But then his turn. He misses you by 1. And you miss him as well.
Man, I used to be better at this when I was a teenager.
You still are. You're only 19.
Oh, I thought I was 20 at this point. Okay, never
Not
mind.
quite. All right, so initiative.
You're still safe from dying old.
So, you win initiative. You're up. Shiv, shiv, shiv.
Never let up with the blood. Never.
Yeah, well, not with rolls like that.
I just haven't been doing very well today.
But yeah, so this is a whole lot of like swiping knives that just don't catch anything.
Which,
This is so different from what I'm used to.
if you're in a knife fight, that's kind of the ideal middle of a knife fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up the video feed for the laser runner.
Oh, don't worry. This is airing. All right. So on his turn, he will hit you. So you need to roll better to hit him, and you do not. So with that margin of failure, he is going to inflict a minor wound on you.
Okay.
So you are now have... so a minor wound will still stun you, but because of your pain resistance, you won't take the penalty to... and it'll also give you a fatigue.
Okay.
Alright, so you are stunned, so on your turn you're gonna have to recover stun. Although do still roll initiative. Alright, so you recover stun, so that means when he attacks you, you are not stunned, but he attacks you. And he gets a 14 to hit. And you miss. So he is going to inflict another fatigue on you, and fatigue is now weighing on you.
Mm-hmm.
So
What am I up to? Like 5?
you are now up to 6 fatigue.
Okay.
And you have not landed a hit on him.
Yeah, I know, it's so weird. Usually I would have gone one big one by now.
Yep.
Okay, initiative again?
Yep. Alright, you win.
Slashy, slashy.
Ooh, there's a good... Ooh!
Whoa!
Oh, jeez.
I get it, I had to talk like a psychopath to get a hit.
Alright, so he is going to get you by 1, and you're going to get him by a factor of 16. So 15 plus your slash of 2 makes... right, plus your strength of 5 is going to be a serious wound.
Does my fatigue affect that, though?
It'll reduce it by 1, but you were already over it by more than 1.
Okay.
So, he now needs to make a knockout check. Which... he is not going to do. He passes out.
Hit! Good job!
Here's what I did there, Vratix.
Nice.
Get owned by the enemy is that one.
Glory to Clan Jade Falcon! And to honor and glory and honor! And well met!
Nice.
And he is gently bleeding on the floor in front of you.
Oh yes, I'm going to like smear my own blood from my on my chest and like just like drench it across his face.
He's got a serious like like you got him like in the ribs.
I know. I'm just saying. I take the blood from my gaping wound and just on my fingers and just like caress his face with it.
Gross.
I mark victory.
But gross, but bravo.
Oh, I just want to establish to all Stronimecti that I'm a disturbed individual.
Job done.
Can I call over the med techs to fix both these guys up?
Yeah, don't worry. They're like these sort of facilities have like medical teams standing by, ready to like treat anybody that is lucky enough to survive one of these trials.
At this point, I'd like to crank the Enya coming off from my wrist communicator.
Where is it?
All right. Well, that was
Exactly. That felt good.
Yeah.
I needed that.
Ooh, and so the minor wound that you took, I just checked, is to the face. So you have a nice slice across one of your cheeks.
Whew.
Is it overlapping? Does it look at X on my now?
Keep it.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
Kenshin now.
Nice. That's so cool.
I'm Himura Kenshin now.
Yeah. Love it.
Patosa and Slayer.
Yes, I just love adding to my story.
All right. Well, bravo.
Thank you, I needed that.
All right.
I needed a change of pace.
No problem. Well, and I'm glad that you're looking for stuff outside of a cockpit.
It's like, how often do we get to be in Strana Mechti? Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Good
Well, yeah,
point,
and if there is anything anybody wants to do on Stronamecti, now would actually be a good time to do that.
I remember the first time we were Ironhold, and it's like obviously I was too young to enter the arena, but it's just like this is I wanted to do this since then.
Yeah.
I will. Well, on Stronamecti, I will ask. Who do I ask about the possibility of having customized mech?
You could speak to the Galaxy Commander, who is your current commanding officer, Mar Helmer.
Mark Helmer?
Mar Helmer.
Helmer. Alright, I wish to speak to him about the possibility of having my own customized mech.
Okay. Give me a protocol check.
Gonna find it out of all the. Oh boy!
Yeah, his secretary doesn't have time for you.
Okay.
Oh.
I will go and look to see if there's any, like at the libraries here, about Comstar mechs and like what kind of mechs, if they start digging out the old stuff from 50 years ago.
So yeah, okay.
Because I figured here would be where that would be, right?
Yeah. Let's have you give me a protocol check.
That'd be career soldier.
No, protocol Jade Falcon.
No, it's not on my bar. Second.
You've got it at a 0, so just give me a 2d10 roll. So I mean the fact that the Comstar was captured was pretty common knowledge. So you understand that they probably have like they have essentially descended from the Star League Bureau of Communication. So they are similar to the clans, like descendants of the Star League.
Okay.
So if you had to guess, you would think that they may have Star League era mechs.
Okay. But I don't know anything about what those era mechs would look like. Or...
So if you want to essentially look at any if you want to like look up designs and sort of see like spend some time actually like looking up old designs and what you think they might be.
Yeah.
So here, actually, I can.
Like, or if they've got stuff like Recon, because there was the one group that did a probe already into the main universe, wasn't there?
Yeah, the Wolf Dragoons.
Yeah. So
Yeah, they haven't had much contact with Comstar. They more have been doing reconnaissance with the great houses themselves.
Okay. So I guess I would, just be looking to see what mechs we're likely to face when we jump in system.
Okay. Yeah, I can definitely do something. I'll put together a little package for you.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, so like if you want, like really, I'm just gonna kind of pick Tech Readout 3025 off the shelf and just give that to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
I'll grab my copy. I think I might have one downstairs. And I'll look through it.
Yeah, so if you've got Tech Readout 3025, that will have info about all of the yeah, and I think that'll be pretty good for So I think I might have a PDF of it that I can share if you don't have a hard copy.
I probably prefer a PDF anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see what I have and put that up on Discord.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Put that in Lore Dump.
Okay.
But yeah, so you would expect that Comstar would have access to Starleague Aramex and yeah, like I think the fluff is probably not gonna necessarily be relevant, but I can also just sort of like give you a whole list of mechs that you would expect. Like do you just want sort of a list of here's what you think you can expect, or do you actually want to like read through a whole book?
I don't have a problem reading through all the mechs in 3025.
Okay.
But I'm just sort of thinking, as a mech warrior that's about to jump in, this is the best place in the universe to research. What would I want to know?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, so that I'm not doing what I was doing with this guy, which was I would have probably closed closer if I had known he only had 3 long-range weapons.
Yep. Well, he had 2 larges and 2 mediums, so 2 long-range weapons and 2 medium-range weapons.
Yeah. Was it not 2 larges and a medium?
2 larges and 2 mediums.
Oh, okay. He never fired the 2 mediums that I noticed.
He didn't have the heat to fire them all the time, so there was only 1 or 2 turns that he fired everything.
Okay, I must have missed that.
Yeah. He never hit with it. He never hit with everything.
Yeah. I mean, really, my strategy should have been to try more to get behind him. Not that the lake would have allowed that, but
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
Just trying to be the best warrior I can.
Excellent. All right. Does anybody else have anything they want to do on Stronamecti at this point?
I'm trying to think of something, but I can't at the moment.
I mean, there's stuff like, there's, if you just want something that is like spiritually enriching for your like, there's the Master Genetic Repository, which is essentially a cathedral to your entire life.
Oh wow.
That is pretty cool.
There's there are like statues to both Nicholas and Alexander Kerensky.
Have we lost any blood name warriors in the past few days with these trials?
In these trials, No, you haven't lost any blood name warriors. However, just now with the announcement of Yvonne Hazen,
Oh.
And for Blood Spirit, I just headshotted. Was
Yep.
that a Blood Word?
that most certainly was.
Is somebody gonna like? Can anyone challenge for Yvonne Hazen?
It has to be nominated.
Right. That makes sense.
Well, there is also the Grand Melee.
Oh shit, that's right.
Oh,
So-
right.
Any eligible warrior can challenge in the Grand Melee, or if you are sponsored by a warrior, you get allotted a spot. But yes, Aitchen Campbell was the Blood Kite pilot that died.
And to get a blood name, you have to have that DNA in you or not?
Yes.
Okay. So there's only certain blood names we can challenge for.
Yes.
Okay.
Is one of them.
So you all share the Hazen blood name, or the Hazen bloodline.
Right.
So
It
all
is.
all of you are eligible to challenge for the Hazen blood name.
I don't feel like we've achieved enough to have a good shot yet. Does that seem right?
I mean, you've kind of been you haven't achieving rank is different from achieving a blood name.
Right.
And you have all, through just a lot of, just what you've achieved in terms of, you were selected to represent your cluster in the placement trial. One of you defeated a Khan of one of your clan's greatest rivals. So
That's true.
it's certainly not outside of the realm of possibility.
One of our elementals has earned the respect of an elemental who is in the remembrance.
Yep.
That's true too.
Scary. He definitely will visit that cathedral.
Yep. Yeah, so if you look in Lore Dump,
Yeah, there was a picture of it.
there's a
wasn't
picture of a view from the market quarter with the blood chapel in the background.
Oh wow.
So it is a 100-story flying buttress
Oh my god.
complex that the center of the city is built around.
That's stunning.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay. Is that how
Yeah.
you spell hard gel?
yes.
it? Why the hell not?
Oh, I thought it had a D in it.
Oh,
Thought so too.
R.
It's hard to
Dang.
This is the pirate version. Har.
Yeah.
The clans are and they don't want lube, they want hard.
Okay, Bree.
I kind of regret that I didn't bring this up earlier because Johnson could have might have wanted to do something in all this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crom's also training his guy pretty hard right now.
Yeah.
Who are the guys with the stars on their jacket?
That is the Katyusha Keshik. That is the essentially the military police in Katyusha City.
Huh.
So
They
they're
pulled from a specific clan?
they're local law enforcement.
Oh, okay.
And they draw their troops from all clans.
Interesting.
So it's a similar to, you know how there's like the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in the States, and there's like a rotating like honor duty for like service members to like to guard the tomb, and it's like it's an honorary, you know, it's there's not they don't do a whole lot of you know, of actual law enforcement, but it is a prestigious posting.
Okay. So a lot of like retired mech warriors and things like that.
No, they'd be active duty, but it would be sort of, you know, oh, you have reached a certain level, you get a like, you know, 6-month tour with Ketchusha Keshik.
Cool.
Now that we have defeated both your group, who are next, those will be the next count.
Sorry, Bree, speak up. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Now that we've defeated the Blood Spirit, do we know who our next challenger will be?
You don't know that quite yet because all of the other trials are.
Okay.
And then the big bombshell about what happened to Yvonne.
Yes.
Oh, right.
It doesn't affect just our clan. Other clans would be hearing about this too soon.
Certainly.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I better up my missile game then.
Guess so.
So
Yeah.
what's a grand
Oh,
meal?
speaking of which, Dave, can I bump my missile?
Do you have enough XP?
So
to
Grand
do so?
Melee is like I think it's like 100 participants just go into a clusterfuck of a fight.
Yes, you absolutely can.
Now, oh wait, so it's a +2 now.
Yeah.
So it's in line. Oh no, it is. Okay. Sorry. I misread it. But yes, please bump it if you would.
Okay, we'll do.
Thank you.
Missile.
Now, Matt,
gunnery.
only one person in the Grand Melee gets to move on to actually participate in the rest of the trials for the blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The likelihood of it.
Aiden Pride did it, and remember, and how he had to pace himself
Yes.
in that book you lent me.
Yeah, because you take and stuff.
All right. So Matt, you are now a 3-gunner with both lasers and missiles.
Sweet.
That's such a bad.
Nice.
So tempting.
How much experience do we get for this session?
That's a really good question. Let me. So I think there's going to be a base XP of. That was a really good fight. I'm going to say base XP of 12.
Nice.
And then each of the star commanders are going to get bonus XP of 3 for running a good fight. Vratix, that extra scene is going to be worth some extra XP, so you're going to get a total of 4 bonus XP.
Yay! I get the stab zone and get XP.
Yeah.
It's like BattleTech Christmas.
Yeah. And then Wick, Xerxes, and Frederick, I think, are each going to get 2. And actually, Nikita, that clutch headshot, that's worth something.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's worth an
Yeah,
extra one.
that's like a
Yeah,
1
that
million.
was.
Yeah. Like, that was a tide-turning hit.
Yes.
All right, so that should now be up to date on everyone's record sheet.
Yep. That's actually just enough to bump my missiles up by 1.
Ah, excellent.
Oh, I think the what does and does not qualify for being bumped.
Yeah, I know that
like-
Here, I can force it to be correct. There you go. That should do. Well, no, it's still not. Huh.
No.
Yeah,
weird.
there's something weird with the conditional formatting on that, but
I just reloaded the page. Yeah, it's still weird.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's fine.
Anyway,
Dave, I have to read this and actually look at the
I
numbers.
can't just look at the
Fuck,
thing
God.
being highlighted. Ugh, I need to look at numbers.
No, fuck, no. What the? Jumping.
Darn
Flip Mac.
All right. Well, that was a really good session, and it was
Oh,
really
yeah.
it was good to like tack on a little extra. So yeah, if you guys want to think about if there's anything you want to do on Stratumecti, because again, this is a potentially like once in a career kind of posting.
Yeah, I posted in our thing for Johnson to think about it since he already left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could only think of going to the library, but I'm pretty sure there's something else.
Yeah. Well, there's also like like I mean everybody is, but there's like watching all of the other trials between all the other clans.
Oh, cool.
I got
Because
to live my dream. I put all the other crazy people on notice that I'm one of them, and I'm coming for them all.
With the X on your cheek to prove it.
Yep.
Yeah,
With
Come on, I wish
the
that when I
scar.
entrance music was Enya, that kind of established where I'm coming from.
yeah, so one thing you will know is because you have a second victory in the trial, this now qualifies you for the like Jade Falcons will now be part of the invasion.
Sweet.
So it's just a matter of now it's a matter of placing who is like who competes for which invasion corridor, or if you don't qualify for those, becomes one of the reserve clans.
Okay.
Interesting.
Because there's
All right.
4 invasions and 1 reserve, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's technically only 3 invasion because we're forcing wolves to take 1 mandatory.
Well, yes. There are 4 invasion corridors. The wolves automatically get one of them because they carry the blood of Kerensky in their veins.
Mm-hmm.
Also, nobody wants to leave them behind so they can cause shenanigans.
That too. Wolves.
We're a vindictive group, what we clanners.
Yes. So it's essentially it's now a battle for who gets which invasion corridor, and the essentially the further you go in these trials at this point, the harder your inner sphere opponents will be.
Nice.
So, and thus the like greater chance for glory.
Okay.
To requisition a stereo system which loves speakers for my Viper.
Oh, just like Ronda Snort,
That would be easily done.
like blasting Elvis.
No, Enya. Enya! No surrender by default. It's like, I don't want to mess with that. Who does that?
All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone.
Oh, thank you.
Great to have. It was a great, fight, and then also a nice little session supplemental.
Yeah, that's fun.
It was a great session. Thanks.
I'm just happy everyone had fun.
Yeah. So keep your eyes on Lore Dump. There will be some stuff coming in the next few days.
Get me on my toes.
Nice.
Yeah. Very good.
Cool.
All right.
Everyone have a good one.
Have a good night.
See you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.